broadcasting, coming back to you guys live here at Watkins Speedways. We are in the truck series. I was going to give away a cup series setup a while ago. I never ended up doing that. I'm a 10th off the all-time leaderboard in cup. If you guys seen the title, in trucks, we are first. Yes, we are cutting the grass, but still, look at that leaderboard. All 107s, 107.9, 8, 7, 8. My record is a 5, but I hit a 6 online. I hit a 107.5, 67, which I'll show you guys here in a minute, on test, and a 105.6 something on online. So, as you guys can see, very consistent. It's the first, second, third, and fourth lap, so it took me absolutely no time to get into the groove. And as you guys see, the goal's 112. I was able to get a 109 something on slider. I'm sure I could improve that at this point, but it's pretty quick. Like I said, we're cutting the grass, so low fuel runs don't make a difference here. Really, they don't. But as you guys can see, full fuel, 7 laps at a road course. I believe this is times 4. As you guys can see, a 105 or a 107.567. I mentioned Cup Series a little bit ago. I should do an Xfinity one here. We'll jump onto the racetrack though. Let me show you guys the setup afterwards. This happened for the Charlotte Roval. I hit a 114.3, and then when I went live, it took me half an hour just to get a 114.9. So let's pray that doesn't happen here. You guys already have the proof of the 107s. You guys see my all-time, the record, my best. You see all that. So right here, we'll cut the grass. This is basically a tour of how you get around the track. This is a fast setup to go with it, and proof that this is what I'm able to hit with it. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Let me know in the comments how the setup worked for you. Did it handle? What adjustments, if it don't work for you, should you make? Give me any ideas of what track you guys want next. And like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And I mentioned Cup Series. We are 1/10 off the all-time there with this exact setup with a 104.6. So sit back, relax, let's run some fast laps. What more proof do you need? 107.620, that is better than the lap I hit online, just by a few hundredths. I started talking, I missed the first turn there, but a 107.620 on my first lap. We will continue to run the laps out. You guys can see 4 more laps on my tank of fuel here, and I'm sure it just switched to that. 107.620. That is an absolute perfect example of how you get around this racetrack. This lap shouldn't be any worse than a 105.883 maybe. I screwed up the first turn. We'll see if we can still get into the 107s though. That was a hot lap. I could have gone through the chicane a little bit better, but I was pretty pleased on how I was able to get through there. That is pretty much a perfect lap to get around Watkins Glen. As you guys can see, I'm using the hood cam. So for guys on hood cams, you probably have a better understanding. You guys can probably do a little bit of tweaking, and for guys on different cams, just smack the wall. We'll see if we can run another fast one. just to let you guys know, that was almost a perfect way. It was a perfect way to enter the chicane. I took it a little bit too wide, so I didn't have the best exit. But for anybody who needs to know how to get into the chicane, that is exactly how you do it. Just don't swing it so wide, and make sure you do the rest of the track right. I'm talking, I'll be quiet and see if we can run ourselves another fast one. Go back to the beginning of the video though, and you will see we ran 4 107s in a row. That's a perfect example of how to not get through the chicane. We're on one more lap, and that's gonna do it. We'll one more lap here, and if we mess up, we'll go straight to the setup. The field will be half decent. Sorry I couldn't get anything consistent. I wanted to make sure I got the marks down to you guys. Like I said, go back into the beginning of the video. You will see that we hit 4 107s in a row. So I mean, it's got to be believable. I mean, where the laps come from. I mean. And then obviously you guys seen live, we hit a 107.620, which would be first all time. Like you can see, my record's a 567. Oh, shut up, let's run one more lap here. .107.726. I got through that chicane in and out perfectly. I wouldn't have screwed up in the carousel. I didn't get the best angle into the carousel, and I slid up. Man, that would have been a killer. Right there is the setup though. You can see we're running higher shocks, etc. The sway bars, normal, shocks. I just said the shocks, but springs, track bars. Take a look at it, and man, fast lap though. I'm glad I was able to get a 620 and a 7 something for you guys. That 620 was close to a perfect lap. I could have got through the chicane better. If I could have gotten through the chicane the way I did on that previous lap, it probably could have been a 107.3 or 4. I have yet to run a perfect lap. I always overdo a turn here, overdo a turn there, miss my line in the S's, or miss the carousel, don't get the chicane right. You know, I messed something up at least a little bit on each of those laps, and still would be good enough for first all time. So that's the setup right there. I'm having fun. I'm gonna go on one more run for you guys. Then we'll call it a video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and put your opinion on how the setup is for you down in the comments section. Let me know if you need any adjustments, help with adjustments. You could go down in the brake bias maybe. If you have lower brake sensitivity settings, you could go down on that. Honest to God, this thing isn't loose at all. I can probably push it as hard as I want to, and I won't get loose. If anything, I'll get a little tight if you see me overdo a few of those turns. You did see me hit that glitch in that chicane. Right there's another good way to get through it. And I got myself into a good angle into the carousel. You can be as aggressive as you want going into the chicane, but you gotta be careful of where you come out of that carousel. You might go up over the top. But leave in the comment section how it worked for you, what lap you were able to get with it, if you improved, if it was worse, what adjustments you need. And let's go ahead and do a few more runs here. We got 6 laps on our fuel. Let's go for it. This is the last lap right here, guys, so enjoy it. I'll re-show you guys the setup. I posted it about middle of the video. I'm doing a second run here, where I did absolutely no talking. Most of those were pretty much perfect chicanes. I messed up one of the laps. I had my foot resting on the brake going down the straightaway. I hit all my marks, and I'm like, why is it only a 108.4? And I had my foot resting on the brake, so you can't really count that lap. I didn't notice it till my marks are way off. Or whoa, you know, but I'll re-show you guys the setup. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you guys think of it, what you guys get with it. I was able to get another 107.6, 7, 8, and 8. So that's going to do it. And I'm going to re-show you guys the setup, let you guys look at it for a minute. Obviously the 0 steering offset's normal for a road course, so don't go crazy on that. You might want to go down on the brake bias, that's up to you. But man, that's going to be it. And no rear sway bar, positive cambers. That's pretty much going to do it. Till next time, peace out, enjoy the setup, and let me know what you guys want next.